some of them, especially in our larger team, aren't that reliable of people. And I was just a little concerned, because, did you talk to Fishie?
I wasn't able to get any proper conversation, but they did seem a little distrustful of you.
Ah, well, yes, that'll happen. I was just wondering when the trial chamber plans are made.
Last session.
Okay.
Or last week, I guess.
I just want you to be careful when you're talking to her.
Careful how?
She tends to get the wrong ideas, and in making any sort of connection with her, I've never seen it go well. If you will pay attention, the amount of close relationships that she has with anybody else in the server are very little comparatively to the amount of time she's been here. That is because over the course of time, she has pretty much sabotaged all of that. So, it's just generally not a good idea. We have a couple of them like that, but her especially. There's a lot of unreliable people. That's why I was so glad to have found you, because, you know, just from our first talk together, I realized that
nice
you have a
weather.
head on your shoulders, so it's very rare to find that here. So it's good to have your wits about you, and I trust you to have your wits about you. Just don't trust people without good reason, or just, if you, honestly, I know a lot about these people. If you have any questions about people, or if you just meet a new friend, just, you can come to talk to me and I'll tell you what I know about them. I just want to make sure that you're gonna be alright.
Will do.
Okay.
I know last week we tried to do the little boat trick, but what if we tried again?
Do you have an idea?
A little bit.
Oh, I'd love to see that. Let's go. I mean, is it a good time?
It is raining, but we do all have bows.
Well, it's getting to be nighttime now.
It is getting a bit late.
Well, it's not all that dangerous an area where we were last.
That is true. And I suppose we can't wait forever. We got torches, it's fine. We'll just run over there and light up the area.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It doesn't look like this is the Tom we've known either.
Hey guys.
Welcome back.
Hey, Anthony!
Hey, how's the
got a
break?
new
How's it
guy.
going?
We're gonna find a weak point in the border later.
Oh god. Okay. Are you sure we shouldn't switch plans here?
It's not gonna work. Or you just keep playing along.
What else do you suggest?
Something else? Anything else? You can only break the border so many times. I mean, you can only try to so many times.
Well, if this doesn't work, then we'll be completely out of ideas. And then we will...
That's good to hear.
we will switch directions. we'll recover, and it'll be fine. But right now, I need to make sure that this method absolutely does not work.
Well, what's the weak point gonna be?
It's gonna have to be somewhere where the border placement is like closer to the edge of a block.
Sure.
Thank you for getting all up in her grill. This is going in the blackmail folder.
That sinister skeleton. That dastardly scene.
Completely aware of the sinister skeleton.
The floating skull.
The skull, the skull, the skull, the skull.
Let's go.
I love the skull.
Me when I'm typing on my keyboard?
That's it.
That's the sound of a rat
He's like-
scurrying around.
I think that's your keyboard is a bunch of fidget cubes taped together. Buttons are weird. I think you may have Minecraft pressure plates with these.
I don't think this rain is gonna clear up anytime soon, so maybe I should go back into the caves to look for lapis?
I suppose, yeah, then we can regroup later. I do have a couple of errands to take care of in the meantime.
Alright.
Alright, stay safe.
I
Sending
always
boats out of the
do.
world border.
Huh?
Aaron's like sending boats through the world border.
Not right now. It's actually a different thing.
Oh.
I don't think they should try to stop the forest fire. Wait a minute, James is on our team!
Yep.
Hi.
Hello, I'm back.
Hey man!
What's
Hey.
What
What was
happened?
going on over there?
Yeah, I was over there. Tom appeared and burnt the entire village down, and then went to the forest and burnt all that down. I did actually pick up a lot of bullshit from the fire, including old Fia.
Oh.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh,
Oh, the nice lady who showed me where the library was.
And
yeah,
an armor
the
stand.
old age took her in between sessions.
Aw.
Ah!
Oh, you got an armor stand? That's good.
Yeah. I was in the first building Tom burnt down, and I was like, I'm not. And when it was still funny.
Do we have extra
like, I'm not-
leather? Hold on. Or like
I
extra
like I'm
armor.
keeping the. Instead.
No, because Moch dies in that instance as well.
I swear to God, this came up last week.
You were trying to figure out. You said you were trying to figure out the secrets of the game. I didn't know you were gonna kill the guy.
It's
There's a
not
difference.
confirmed. It's not confirmed that we would have to kill the guy. I'm just saying that if we had to kill the guy to get out of the games, which makes sense to me, then I would do.
Do not fucking kill the guy. Also, I don't think you can kill the guy. Quite frankly, if you can get everyone out, cool. Awesome.
I think there's a way. There's gotta be a way. Nobody
Okay.
can live forever.
Okay, but listen, if my soul gets just evaporated, that means my wife's soul gets evaporated, and I don't want that!
Your wife's soul is not gonna get evaporated. I'll figure it out.
Okay, that's my one stipulation. I don't give a fuck what you do, but as
Okay,
long as me and my wife are fine, I don't care!
I'll just
Okay?
ask.
Listen, look me in the fucking eyes. Okay, look me in the
I'm
fucking
literally
eyes.
already doing that.
Listen, I'll just ask whoever if they can give me a plan on how to kill Deemgo, a highly detailed plan.
I do not want to fucking disappear. Okay?
Hi, new guy.
That's...
I don't think I've seen that one before.
We haven't seen him in a while, have we?
No. And I don't need that happening to Moch or me. Okay?
Okay, it's not gonna happen.
It better not.
I like your antlers.
Yeah, this guy was pretty cool. I miss him.
Wow.
I never got to be on the
I
same.
guess I
We kept
kinda
ending
like
up on the
antlers.
same side because of circumstances, and I never got to really be friends again. Fucking sucks.
I assumed that he would come back because, you know, it's not like he was replaced by another guy, so, like, it was
Yeah,
always a
he's just-
possibility that he would just come back, and he just hasn't.
We're 4 seasons down. I've been considering making him a grave.
That will be a good call. Do you know if he's just in Friday?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him.
Friday. Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Anthony. All right, that's
okay.
good.
Jump scare.
Anthony. Alright, so yeah, he didn't just get moved to Friday. Sometimes that happens. I don't even know what a Friday is.
Okay,
I mean, it's a day, I assume.
it is a day.
Yeah, I haven't made my official graves yet. I made a silly Oku boat thing, but we can just put space next to the others.
Look. I'll.
Oh, is that
you
what
and
you
I-
made last time?
Look, you and I.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get this straight. We are not friends. You and I can both agree with this, right?
Yeah, I don't need to
But I could at least extend an olive branch and help you make the graves.
Aww.
Okay. I am changing out of this. I am vastly uncomfortable.
Please change out.
Okay, so as I was saying, a highly detailed plan on how to kill Dingo and keep Moch alive in the process. This'll work.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll maybe get quieter on this subject for now.
Okay.
Jay.
Okay.
I'll go back. I'll go back, Lizel.
I'll go searching for the highly detailed plan then.
Hey, Zananu.
Hi, Bree.
I haven't taught you about Dingo yet, have I?
Oh.
Not really.
I'm not such a redeem goes either, but
That guy. Maybe don't let him take your soul. Pulling at my collar. Just, keep that thing to yourself.
I don't think that was ever something in the cards, but duly noted.
you never know.
I'm just throwing it out there. You never know. It's like, the disclaimer that comes up before you start playing a gacha game.
Beastlife is not dissimilar to a gacha game.
This is so true.
Upvote.
What is a gacha game?
Well, guess we got a good time for, You know what? You can accompany us. Let's go. I've got a good spot.
For the graves?
Yeah, I don't know if you have preferred materials. My graves are pretty avant-garde, I'd say. So I don't know if that's particularly what you...
What, you want to go outside on a rain right now? We're gonna die out here.
Yeah, there's a pretty widened path towards it.
Oh, James, I think they've caught on to your theft.
Okay, well, listen, the building was burning down. I wanted it back as like a memorial. I didn't. I was scared the
Fia was
armor
our
stand would break.
teammate. Fia was
Yeah, I
our.
was
Do you
scared
want
the
to tell
armor
him,
stand-
or like we just let him find out that we have
I
it?
think let him find out.
Let's hide it.
Okay, yeah, they can find out we have it.
I don't
We could
think
put
we
it
can
in the
hide
skeleton
I think
spawner.
just leave
I'll
it
put
there.
her in a grave. Not a grave, the jail. I meant to say jail.
Oh yeah, put her in jail. Grandma's going to jail.
Grandma's going to jail.
It's like when you have those 250-year sentences. They have to keep your corpse in jail for a while.
Listen,
It's an intimidation
clearly,
tactic.
Your fault when you died. Just as that's a low blow. I'm not saying that.
Just alright.
But that was reckless homicide. I don't want to go hard on. Why are you just staring wistfully into her eyes?
I have my reasons.
And a mystery to all
Okay,
of us.
do you want to stay in here?
Sure, why not?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep Grandma
You're
company.
in jail too, now. You still feel.
Efficient use of our anvil.
Look at this.
So, Theo,
Okay.
just you and me in
Get you
here.
one.
Now, since you're dead, just like I had, I was thinking that I could, assign to you the role of this friend I've lost. Alright? I know you won't respond. She doesn't tend to respond either. So I think you'll fit right in.
Want to take a stroll to the village, Anthony?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'll just let you out.
Yay. So what's up?
Need to get away from them for a second.
Alright.
Lizel joined in with me making the graves this season, and, you know, we had a good joint reason to. However, I just feel kind of gross now. Oh, wow.
This place is dark.
This is perfect.
Ah, hey!
Oh, hi, James.
Hi.
I'm not sure if you're supposed to be here.
I'm not sure either. I'll leave.
Okay.
James, have you been... Hold on, James. Have you been following me around, like, on purpose?
Not on purpose. I'm just curious about what people are doing, and you seem to be doing a lot of things. It's not like I'm not intentionally following you. I'm just following people.
All right, I understand. Well, carry on then.
I'll go out. Don't worry.
Well,
Well, so... How do you think the season's been going?
for me, for you, or?
For you.
Oh, it's a nice change of pace. Could be improvements, of course, but, I'm happy, I think.
I'm kind of curious on the improvements.
I don't know. I mean, I do think your plan here, or whatever I should call it, is one of the things. Something that's been on my mind for a while, so it's nice to see it through. Right? A bit. Not see it through much.
Yeah, it's, funny how little other beasts have seemed to think about it. Apparently Moch had a plan, but was thwarted at some point because Dingo came down, and I suppose they're off that train of thought now, which is funny.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think the predetermined team has been nice. I mean, I can tell I'm not super wanted here, but it's nice to have people to be around anyways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're at least wanted with me and Zananu, which
Aww.
I suppose is nice for you.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true. Whatever.
I suppose the question I asked you earlier should have been something about more of how you feel about other people, because you have such an interesting way with connecting.
How so?
I mean, you've been here for a lot of seasons now. But it's just so strange to have somebody show up a couple seasons ago and nobody knows anything about you.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun.
For me, at least.
So this is a intentional choice on your end? Or just one that you've grown to like?
I think I lucked into it a little.
It's just nice that you say that this season is a nice change of pace, because I can assume just by looking at how you've played the previous seasons that it would be.
Yeah?
And I'm happy to be able to forward this opportunity, you know. If I hadn't swept in and taken you along with me,
oh, bro.
what, would you have just sat there in the village?
Well, I've been wanting to talk to you since last season, so...
Oh, that's flattering.
Yeah. I think this would have happened anyways, somehow.
I just want to know that I can depend on you.
In what regard?
I mean, I will say it's kind of a silly comparison for me to make now, but, you know, back when I was a wee little lad, story time, I would I was quite a bit of a coward, honestly.
Oh my.
Whenever things got too much in my team, I just sort of leave. I'd leave whenever anything got too rough, honestly.
Yeah?
And I'm just wondering if that's something that's on your mind.
Not as something to do. I think I've had enough of that. But yeah, I don't want to, you know, instead of telling me to go places, maybe like ask if I want to go there. That's a critique I have.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you feel that this is an open space enough to really voice those critiques. It's very nice to be able to be given constructive criticism.
Yeah.
It just feels as though you lack direction. Do you feel that way?
Not particularly, but it makes sense as something for others to believe.
Okay. Because that's the thing, you know, I wouldn't have felt so comfortable ordering you around if I knew that you had a direction.
Huh, okay.
Well, we're gonna see if Zananu finds a break in the border. And if not, it seems like we're gonna have to change course a little bit.
Alright. I still think you should decide how to change course ahead of time so you don't have to do that later. I mean, if it doesn't work, of course. Which it could.
Because I guess there's no reason I couldn't start working on that now.
Ooh.
See, the thing is, if I can't dismantle the games literally, there's only one thing I can do. If there is technically nothing forcing us to kill each other.
Yeah.
It is simply encouraged, and it has simply, at this point, been so ingrained in how we see the world that most people haven't really considered another option. And it's clear that they don't want to fight when it gets down to it. I don't know if you've been around for a finale, or if you watched how it goes down, but you can tell that everybody sort of hesitates a little bit. They don't want to do it.
I suppose.
Last season, I had Ollie come up to me with the whole group. I was the last green on the server.
Ooh.
Everybody else was yellow or red. Most of them were red. It was the final session. And Ollie came up to me with a whole group of people, completely outnumbered. He had us. And he didn't come to kill us. He only came because he was suggested to. When we stood there waiting for an attack, he looked at us like he didn't understand what we wanted him to do. And I suppose this was on me. I mean, back then, that was before I had a bit of a revelation myself. So I was of course, at the time I was frustrated that he wasn't willing to pull the trigger when he, by all rights, should have. But now I just see it as an opportunity.
Yeah, I have thought about that. Something like getting to a final 2 or 3 and just not killing each other. I think it would be interesting.
Yeah, there's nothing making us.
Yeah.
Granted, when you get to the final few, I hear there's ghosts that cheer you on.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, it's not. Hey guys.
Hi guys.
We're looking for flowers.
I was here to grab string.
Where's the
I'm
nine?
just gonna grab flowers.
Great question. Hold on.
I do think getting to final placements is a bit ambitious for right now, but it's a good long-term goal, I think, for this kind of thing.
I think mostly we just have to focus on planting the seeds right now for people to want to not do that on their own.
Yeah, because the more people that you got in on that, the more likely it is that you'd get like final 3 or so.
Yeah. Well, now you're up here, I do think we still have time.
We do.
So,
I know both of those sides aren't gonna be close enough, so it's quite a bit of a trek we have to make.
alright, that's fine.
Oh shit.
Most of it's fine.
Apparently none of what I step on.
Just look for what has the upper layers of snow. Come on. It's also not lethal. What? Come on!
It feels bad for my record here if I try to bail out of this one again, but
it's snow.
Yeah, I don't like snow. It's too cold.
Yeah, well, I don't like snow either, but what's gonna happen if we go over there and we find a way out of the border?
Well,
come on, this could be part of your arc.
I mean, it's part of my arc right now that I'm like playing hard to get, kinda. You know.
Well, you gotta give me something.
And I just gave you that whole like conversation there. I think that's enough for the day. Whatever. Goodbye.
Still just a guy. You're yellow. Anthony.
Hi.
Hi, Anthony.
Yep. They're doing the border thing again.
Why wouldn't they be? It's not gonna work. They're just gonna get themselves killed.
Literally.
Zananu's yellow already.
Literally.
I get not wanting to do nothing. Like, I understand that perfectly, but like, it's not working. That one's not working. Try another avenue.
It's time for Plan B.
Yeah, it's time for Plan B.
Yeah, because even if the boat works, they can't go more than a few blocks.
Yeah, they'll suffocate.
Yeah, that's what I told them like 2 sessions ago.
This is common knowledge.
Can't believe these guys are bad at Minecraft.
I can't believe this.
Where are they? Chat. Folks. Oh, there's the boats. Well, I guess we know that didn't work. I'm going home. Hello.
Oh! Hi.
Hi. I went to check on your boats and... Hey.
Anthony,
What? Nice.
For you.
What for?
I think you're doing fine.
Thanks. I've got leather boots now, so the snow shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah? What do I do with the eggs?
Good luck charm.
Thanks. I'll carry them around.
Time is a circle. I don't know why they say time is a flat circle. The saying. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Circles are inherently flat. Otherwise it would be a sphere. I don't know why time is a flat circle is the saying.
Spheres also loop around.
Yeah, but they're not. Time is a sphere.
Yeah.
Time is a square. We're in Minecraft.
True. Yeah, we don't
Time
have
is
spheres.
a square. Time is a flat cube. Time is a flat cube. And I'm sorry.
For what?
Just to know that I am. And that's all I can give you, but know that I am.
What happened?
No. It's too kind to God to chalk it up to divine intervention.
Well, we can talk more about it
Suppose
next
divine,
session.
some kind of divine revelation from inside my own soul.
Ooh, I love divine revelations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, session's over.
Oh. Would you look at time flies when you're having fun?
We'll talk about this later. I'll go to the dungeon. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I think Bree's going crazy.